Well, Virgil, obviously tough to take at the end there. How did you see it across the 90 minutes?
First half, I think they were much more comfortable on the ball. We obviously trying to be more direct, try to put the problem on their half, because obviously we knew that they were they will go sort of with a press that they look to get it to our right side and go from there. And I think we weren't good enough in the first half. Second half, I think we were much better, much more dominance on the ball as well at times, and obviously score a worldie of a free kick. And I think then obviously they will come out, press more than they even do, and score an equaliser. And I think between the equaliser and the penalty moment, I think both teams trying to, in my opinion right now, by the way, maybe others have a different opinion, but try to go for the winner, and the penalty moment decides the game. And yeah, that's the feeling I'm having.
So second half, I mean, particularly after you go in front, did you feel in more or less complete control?
You're never in complete control against City, and especially when City is 1-0 down, they will come and pressure even more. They get subs on, they make more runs. If you see how they play, obviously they play with sort of a 4-4-2 with a diamond on the middle, so you have to communicate well. When Semenyo is coming in the middle, you know, if Milos has to follow, or midfield has to take him, so it's like you're never comfortable, and you always have to be on your toes, I think. Like I said, my feeling at the moment, and maybe I'm wrong, is that after the equaliser, we were both trying everything to try and score the winner. There was obviously a lot of situations and decisions that happened today that obviously decided eventually the game as well.
So you're talking about refereeing decisions there?
No, obviously, like just in general, I think, moments in the game. So, yeah, so that's what I mean.
So no complaints particularly. There are, as there seems to be pretty much every game, big decisions in the match. Gahey pulling back, Salah, perhaps you could see a different decision. What would have been the third goal would be another one, the penalty would be another. Yeah,
obviously we have no influence on that. I think the penalty with Nunes, I think, yeah, he could have given it it went so fast. But yeah, we have only ourselves to blame, and we have to quickly turn our attention to Sunderland, because yeah, that's going to be a very tough one, hell of a job. Team that's obviously unbeaten at home this season, and yeah, good challenge ahead of us.
Do you still feel, despite the result, perhaps it's difficult at this moment when you're still gutted, that performance-wise this was another step forward? Do you feel like still you are in a better place than you were?
I'm not sure. It's still a process. I've mentioned it many times. I think second half felt maybe a little bit like a step up. First half we were still not fully in control, and could have done better. Should have done better. But obviously you go in half-time still 0-0, you speak with each other, come out much better in the second half, and 1-0 up, and then it's obviously a different game, and you have to handle that as well. And like I said, unfortunately today the penalty moment was the deciding moment, and yeah, that's the reality.
Thank you.
You're welcome.